Hey everyone, welcome back to Anxiety Art Adventures. I am going to be doing a whip and chat today. This is going to be the October TSA Knockout 2022 whip and chat. So in the middle of the whip and chat, I will give you a keyword to put down in the comments below for your chance to win a handmade pen from Patriotic Team. And yes, very excited. This giveaway is only for domestic United States residents for the month of October. But don't worry, we'll have more international options between now and the end of the year. Yes, I'm so excited. I'm almost finished this canvas. I am working on Treasure Studios art, Lizzie Falcon's Shine On. Awesome. This is a round drill kit, 50 by 65 centimeters, and it has 35 colors. So yes, really have enjoyed working on this kit. And I will say, well, we'll talk about that in a little bit. So what I'm using today, I am using my beautiful hybrid pen from Patriotic Team. This is a wood hybrid. And then of course, you know, the pretty green and blue swirls. Love it. I'm using Texas tips on both ends. One of my favorite pens right there. I am using for putty, I am using Super Sticky Gem Tack from Crystal Trays in Root Beer. I am using my pretty pearl white Muni Made tray. And then this is my trash holder from Patriotic Team, my trash jar. Beautiful resin jar. It's got a little turtle on it. I absolutely love it. Okay, so I think that's everything I am using. I also am using a new camera today, so please let me know in the comments below your thoughts on the camera. My husband actually surprised me with it. I'll put a link to the camera in the description. It's a very cool camera. It swivels. I can change the view. I'll give you a quick test. So right now I have it in desk mode, but I can switch it over to, you can see my face. Don't look at my face. But it focuses in on anything that you tell it to. So it can follow me around. And I'll show this more in another video, but yeah. Desk cam. And I just need to, and it automatically focuses to the center of where it was. So I just need to zoom in a little bit. There we go. So yeah, very excited about the camera. My husband surprised me with it. He showed it to me. It is a little pricey, but my old cameras, my Logitechs, I was having a lot of problems with them focusing and getting very frustrated. So he was nice enough to get me this camera. Yes, kind of like an early Christmas. We don't usually do things for each other, gifts and whatnot. So yes. All right, I'm going to put everything over here to the side. You can see that. Okay, now I have this sectioned off. So what I do when I go to cut another section is I have a little, 6-inch ruler, and then I've got my slice tool. It's a micro little, it's got a teeny tiny little razor on it. This camera is so cool. It focuses in automatically. So yeah, I just use that, and then I just cut down and follow the line. Works great. Works great. Okay, so I have already cut this. We're just going to peel this back, and I use the trash jar as a holder for my plastic. And the reason for that is because I have this taped down to the light board, so I can't get a cover minder underneath it. Let's see here. Let me move this a little bit so it's not as glary, but then that's going to make it dark. That's okay. So there's going to be a little bit of glare. But y'all don't watch this normally on WIP and chats anyway, so you just listen. Okay. I'm going to be working on this yellow section here, so I'll probably move this over here. All right. How is everyone doing? Is everyone ready for Halloween? Let me know in the comments down below. Now, I do single place for the most part on a TSA canvas because prior to very recently, TSA only offered mounting film. However, this past week, they have announced that they are offering poured glue on their canvases, which I am so excited about. I really prefer poured glue over mounting film, just for the ease of being able to move the drills around and line them up, easier. So I'm definitely going to be purchasing some Lizzie Falcons in poured glue. So stay tuned for that. I will keep you posted on that. But if you do want to get a TSA canvas, Patriotic Team is an affiliate, so you can use her code, which is RED15, and you can save, I can't remember, I think it's 20%. I think it's 20% off of your order. So yes, definitely use her code if you are interested in purchasing from TSA. I just put new putty in this pen, so you just have to get rid of the excess a little bit. Yes, okay, so Halloween. Is everybody ready for Halloween? Who celebrates Halloween? Who doesn't? Let me know in the comments down below. We are not doing anything for Halloween. In fact, Halloween, I am actually going to be doing a live because it is on a Monday. So my lives are on Mondays. I'm going to be doing a live, and Lazy River Wood Turning has graciously offered again this year to host a raffle for breast cancer awareness. Matt has created a pen for the raffle, and I'm going to match whatever the pen sells for up to $300. And this will be going to the Breast Cancer Awareness Foundation, all the proceeds. So it's a fabulous cause. My mom is a breast cancer survivor, so I am a huge advocate for breast cancer awareness. So my thoughts and prayers are with anyone that is currently going through breast cancer or has experienced it themselves, had a loved one that's experienced it, lost loved ones due to it. It's an absolute horrible cancer, and I personally haven't experienced it firsthand, but watching a family member go through it it's just heartbreaking. It is. But thankfully, mom is a survivor, and I'm very, very fortunate that she is still here. Very fortunate. So, yes. So that will be on Monday. On Halloween, we will be doing the live raffle for the Lazy River Wood Turning pen for breast cancer awareness. Check them out on Instagram. Matt posted the pen this week, so you can check it out and see if it's something that you want to donate towards. Yeah, what else has been going on? So next week, when y'all see this, it will be Friday. Next week, I have painters coming. They are going to paint the inside of our house. I'm very stressed out. I don't like my routine changed, and I'm going to be having, people in the house, and it just messes everything up for me. So I've got to figure out when I'm going to do videos. I guess I'm going to have to do them at night, because during the day, I'm not going to be able to do them with them here. Yeah. Also, I finally have found a new therapist. My previous therapist, she left the practice that I was with, that I was participating with, and I had to find a new therapist, and I'm fingers crossed I have an appointment with the new therapist November the 9th. That was the soonest that we could both see each other, because all next week I've got the painters, and I don't want to be doing therapy while the painters are here. Because when you do therapy, and I do telehealth, which means I do it, over the computer. I don't actually go into an office. I do it over the computer. So you want to be, in a quiet place. You don't want to have people listening to your conversation, and you want to feel relaxed. So if the painters were here and I was trying to do therapy in my office, I wouldn't be relaxed. I'd be too concerned about what they could hear, and what are they doing, and do I need to check on them, and that kind of thing. And especially with this being basically I'm a new patient to this therapist, so I'm going to have to go through all of the new patient questions, and there's like this form that you have to go through with her and that kind of thing. So it's going to be lengthy. The first one, it'll be at least an hour. Most of my therapy sessions up until my previous therapist left were, anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes max. Just because I've been doing so well, there haven't really been any changes. Although recently I've had a lot of anxiety, and I don't know what's going on, but I've had a couple of really bad days where I had, we'll call it panxiety, panicking, anxiety combined. Yeah, I had a couple of bad days where I just felt very alone, and I felt like, what's the best way to say this? Like almost like something bad was going to happen, and I didn't know how to control that. So, I tried to diamond paint, listen to classical music, listen to my audiobook, all that kind of thing, and all those things. And it did help me. But it just happened to be on days where, I couldn't talk to Adam. He's really busy at work, and Sean's been out of town, so I couldn't talk to him. And, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I don't want to bother my friends with, hey, my anxiety's bothering me. Will you talk to me? And I know that's silly, because I know all of my friends would be very gracious and want to talk to me to help me, settle down. But I just feel guilty. I feel like I'm being, whining and complaining, when I know people have, way more issues than I do. So I try to just handle it myself. But this past week has been a little rough. But that's okay. I'm staying positive, and I've got a new therapist that I'm going to talk to. So hopefully we'll get it straight. So yeah, next week's going to be busy. Unfortunately, I do have a funeral that I have to go to on Sunday, and I think a lot of my anxiety is stemming from this. A cousin on my mom's side of the family passed away this past week, and she lived in Florida, but her whole family is here in Virginia. So apparently, and we're not sure yet what all the details, but we know that the service is going to be on Sunday here in Virginia. So me and my mom and my sister are going to go to the service. But we don't know, like, if it's going to be, we know it's going to be a graveside because there's a family plot there. But we don't know if we think the service itself is going to be inside the church there at the graveyard. I just don't know. And I'm a little anxious about it, just because I don't like to be around a bunch of people in an enclosed room. My social anxiety and the feeling that I can't get out, so to speak, if I can't see a door or a window. And then, of course, the whole COVID thing, even though I'm fully boosted. I just got the third booster recently. So yeah, just a lot going on with me. But again, not trying to complain, just letting y'all know what's going on in my life right now. but yeah, it's very sad that she passed away, but she was in her 90s, so she definitely had a very good life. Um, and I know this sounds really crappy, but a little part of me is excited to be able to see family members that I don't see ever. Um, like, I mean, we see them once every like 5 or 6 years, maybe, on my mom's side of the family. So I am kind of excited to see all of the extended family. Um, yeah. So that's what's going on with me. Um, what else? What else? I did purchase another Christopher Lavelle, the one that was La Rua. Um, so I am excited about getting that one. I should, by the time you see this, I probably already have it. So I will show that to you next week. I do have 2 other Christopher Lavelles I have not done an unboxing for. I'm kind of at the point where I don't feel like people want to see the unboxings because 9 times out of 10, I think I've said this before, but 9 times out of 10, you've already had the chance to see it unboxed from the sneak peeks, which is great. I mean, some of the sneak peeks I look at too to see if it's something that I definitely want to purchase. But it's like, do you want to see it again? So I'm kind of toning down the unboxings and just focusing more on, WIP and chats or my lives, that kind of thing. I feel like it's gotten a little repetitive, if that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. The lives are actually very helpful for me. I was very nervous about doing lives. They just made me anxious. I don't know why, but it's so cool to be able to get in there and talk to people and see what's going on with everyone and just have that sense of community. So I really enjoy the lives. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Especially when I have, friends and special guests on the live where I can ask them funny questions. That's always fun too. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to stop here and we are going to and I'll put it up in the video so you can see it. The keyword for October's video, and it's 2 words. It's Oogie Boogie. OOGIE. B as in boy. OOGIE. And that was Stephanie's request from Patriotic Team. That's what she wants the keyword to be. And I think that's because that's what she called the pen that she's giving away. Oogie Boogie. So use Oogie Boogie in a sentence down below. Doesn't have to make sense. Just even if you just put the words Oogie Boogie, put those down below and make sure that you put your progress photos that you're working on the TSA kit. Put that on Instagram and use the hashtag TSA Knockout 2022 and tag myself and Patriotic Team so that we can see that you are definitely working on a TSA kit so that you're eligible for the pen. And again, this is just for domestic United States only participants at this time for October. So put that in the comments down below. Oogie boogie. Okay. Oh, shoot. Did I really just do that? I just spilled all my drills, y'all. Oh my gosh. All right. That's all right. We're gonna fix this. I haven't done that in so long, but my hands are like really sweaty. Oh, but this is good because with my hands being sweaty, I just pick up all the drills. Okay. Real life diamond painting right here, you guys. Real life. Real life. Oh my gosh. This is when I need one of those little vacuums. I do not have one of those. I probably should get one of those, actually. I know you guys are laughing at me, but don't tell me y'all haven't done this before. I know you spilled drills. I know you spilled drills. Everybody has. The worst, though, is when you spill them on the floor and you think you've got them all up, and then I can't tell you how many times, like in the middle of the night, I'll be like, what is that on my leg or my foot or my butt? What is that? And of course, it's a drill stuck to me. Um, yeah, I've had drills stuck all over me, all over me. And what's funny is I found one on the cat, actually. She was rolling around on the floor and I saw a drill on her back. I was like, oh my gosh, no. I'm scared they're going to eat the drills. But I guess the worst thing that could happen is they'll poop it out. I don't think a drill would get stuck. I don't know. I could be wrong. Let's not test that theory. Let's not test that theory. But yeah, we find drills everywhere, everywhere. Um, yeah, I guess it's just part of diamond painting. You know, when you're working with little beads like this, you're gonna find drills all over the place. Yes. Okay, so what else is going on? Yeah, I'm trying to get geared up for the holidays. Like I said, painters are coming here next week. I'm hoping they'll have all of that done. Um, I hope they'll get everything done next week. If not, hopefully the week after. And then November the 20th, Adam and I are having my mom, my sister, her husband, her kids, and Sean over here for Thanksgiving. And it's so strange. Like, I have 3 Thanksgivings that I attend. I've got the one that we do with my mom, because I'm from a divorced family. So the one we do with my mom and my sister, which is always here at our house, and Sean. And then one with my dad at his house, which is usually the Friday after Thanksgiving. And then Thanksgiving Day, we go to Adam's parents' house to see his family. So it's always such a whirlwind during the holidays. It's crazy. But yeah, November 20th, we're going to have everybody, over here. And my mom's going to do all the cooking here. And I'm providing, of course, the house and all of the adult beverages. And it's a lot of fun. And we go around the table and we always say one thing that we've been grateful for the year, which is nice. And then usually, my mom, my sister, myself, Sean, Adam, everybody will play Uno or we'll play some kind of card game. And it gets kind of fun because by then we're a few drinks in. So it's always just a good time. And I always value spending time with family. It's very important to me just because I feel like time is so short. And as I get older, it's less and less time that I have to spend with my family. So I really cherish family time is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, and then Christmas is the same way. So Christmas Eve, we go over to my dad's house for a really nice, huge, formal dinner. We get all dressed up and have a formal dinner in their dining room. And then we, open gifts and drink and have dessert and coffee and all that stuff. And we're usually there for like 5 or 6 hours, Christmas Eve. And then Christmas Day, we go to Adam's parents' house, and that's where his side of the family comes over. We do the same thing. We have a meal, open gifts, all that stuff. But they're super religious, so no alcohol is involved in that gathering. But that's okay. And then the day after Christmas, usually, and this year I think it falls on a weekend, and that's why we're doing it the day after. We're going to go to my sister's house and celebrate Christmas with my mom. And of course, all of her kids and all of that stuff. So, and then somewhere mixed into that, Adam and I have a nice Christmas dinner for Sean. And my mom comes over for that just because Sean doesn't have any family here in Virginia, and I'm not going to get into it, but yeah, his we are his family. That's all I'm going to say. We are his family, so I always try to do something nice for him over the holidays and get him, a little gift or something. And my mom does the same thing. My mom looks at him as a son as well. It's like a grandson. Yeah. So lots coming up over the holidays. It gets a little stressful, but hopefully this year, with me being on my medication and being in therapy, I won't be as stressed out. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how I handle all of that. But man, it takes a lot of prep. Like cleaning this house, it's a pain. We have a large house, which we're very fortunate to have, but it's not very fortunate to have to clean it. I was seriously considering hiring just like a maid service to come in and just do a cleaning like that week before everybody comes over. I was seriously considering it, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm just so OCD about everything because I was diagnosed with OCD personality. So things have to be done a certain way with me. So yeah. Yeah, so lots going on for the holidays. But yeah, Halloween, we're not going to be doing anything. I don't even think we're going to be giving out candy just because there are not a lot of small children in our neighborhood. This is an older neighborhood, and most of it are, people in their 40s, 50s, 60s. We have a few, young couples that have moved in, but most of those are in the front part of the neighborhood, and we're in the kind of like the back of the neighborhood. So the last couple of years we really didn't have but like one or two people come to the door. So I was just like, I'm not going to buy all this candy for no one to show up, because then we're stuck with all the candy and then we're going to eat it, and no, nobody needs that. So we'll probably just keep our light turned off this year and just watch we usually just sit around and watch Halloween movies or, whatever, just chill out. Yeah, so that is our plan. So let me know in the comments below, what are your plans for Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas? If you celebrate those, let me know. Are you traveling? Are you having people over? What are your plans? Yeah. I'm so excited. I've almost finished this canvas. I'm hoping. I've been slowing down on it because I need to have this as a whip and chat. Excuse me, as a whip and chat for the event for the rest of the year. So after October, after this whip and chat, I'll have one for November and then for December. So yeah, I don't want to finish it before then because I don't want to start another TSA canvas right now. So yeah. I am super excited though to try a poured glue canvas from them. I think that'll be interesting. Yes. The cats are doing fine. Crazy as usual. I can't believe they are going to be turning 3 in January. I think it's January 30th. I will say they've definitely calmed down. They're not as insane as they used to be. But they're still in their terrible twos, so to speak. But they are definitely a joy to have around, and they help me quite a bit from being so lonely here in the house. We had thought about getting a third cat, but honestly, I just don't know how, especially Skylar. I don't know how Skylar would react to a kitten. She's so aggressive with Zoe. I'm fearful she would be aggressive towards a kitten, whether it was male or female. So I think we're just going to stick with the 2 we have right now. I think that's enough. I don't want to turn into Crazy Cat Lady, although I already am Crazy Cat Lady, as all of you know. I even have shirts that say Crazy Cat Lady. But yeah, they're doing good, doing good. So everything is doing well so far. I will keep you posted on, you know, keep you posted on real life things in my WIP and chat. So stay tuned for those. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here. I've got to clean and laundry and all kinds of real life things. And yeah, then prep dinner. So I hope all of you enjoyed this WIP and chat. And please, again, like I said, let me know in the comments down below what you're working on. What are your plans for the holidays? What TSA kit you're working on if you are participating in TSA Knockout 2022. Make sure you put the keyword Oogie Boogie in the comments down below, and post your progress photos to Instagram on your TSA kit. I'll have all of that information in the description. So I hope all of you have a great, great rest of your day. Have a great weekend, and I will see you again very soon. Bye, guys.